Okay, now before T, what we had talked, I talked about how the gyrocompass is to be terrestrially stabilized or undamped gravity control gyroscope. So now we'll have to make the gyrocompass north seeking. How to make it north seeking? Okay. Now we say very plain and simple diagram. We take it. This was at the equator, and you had a free gyroscope. I won't say free gyroscope. Yes, free gyroscope again with that attachment of the mercury pots, isn't it? And with the outer casing, it was connected, right? And this is the mercury which was there. Now, how to make it north seeking? Now you see all along this elliptical path shape, that is, one is the minor axis and another is the major axis. The ratio between the minor axis and the major axis, that is your minor axis and major axis. Okay, that is how much is R. Ratio between minor axis and the major axis R. And then R remain constant throughout. Now the major axis is represented what? By PC. So the minor axis is become how much? R into PC or equal to RPC. Now, if minor axis reduced, major axis will be reduced. That is called damped by tilt or bottom heavy arrangement. And if the major axis reduced, the minor axis also will be reduced. That is called damped by azimuth or the top heavy arrangement. Now, most of the gyrocompass, they all damped by tilt. Why? Damped by tilt or bottom heavy arrangement, you require only one set of pots. Whereas you're damped by azimuth or top heavy arrangement, you require two sets of pots. There are more mechanisms are involved. More mechanism, more liable to have problem. So we have damped by tilt. So let me talk about the damped by tilt. Now minor axis to be reduced, then major axis will be reduced. So how the minor axis can be reduced? Now the gyro axis to be precessed vertically up and down about the horizontal axis. How it can be precessed vertically up and down? Yes. Earlier I said what? The mercury pots which are attached to the outer casing right at the center, at the bottom. But now what happened? That attachment is to be slightly off-center to the east. Normally to have a uniformity, it is taken to the east. So how much shifted? That is about 2.5 millimeter. That is more than enough. So it will give an oblique force. The component of the oblique force which will be acting horizontally about the vertical axis. Then the gyro axis will be precessing vertically about the horizontal axis. So now initially when it is pointing over here, so what happens? There is a tilt, rate of tilt. So when it is come over here, so rate of tilt is reduced and there was a precession, isn't it? So with that off-center attachment, now we have a RPC is generated, what we call anti-tilt precession. So RPC, this is what is the RPC. So as it moves further, so now what happens? If it cannot move further, that means RPC is pulling down. If the RPC was not there, so it would have moved along this. But RPC is pulling down, isn't it? Anti-tilt precession. So now you'll find this elliptical shape slowly shrinking, and finally we will point to the center. I have too much exaggerated over here, but it should be somewhere here, the center. I'll give you an example over here. So you have a rate of tilt, you have a rate of precession, you have a RPC. And finally over here, rate of tilt is 0, precision, rate of precision is more, rate of RPC also more. So that is a very steep curve which you see, the resultant of the PC and the RPC. Now over here, you see rate of precision is there. There will be vertically down your rate of tilt as well as RPC, both acting. That is why the curve is so steep. And by doing so, by reduction of the minor axis this much, so major axis has been removed, reduced to this much. Have you seen that? So much reduction is there. So gradually it will keep moving, and then you find it will point to the right at the point. So you give a name, say this is C as a center, or also the north, which can be taken as north point. So it will point into the north. But whatever other latitude, this is only equator we talked about. Other latitude, as you move towards the up, okay, say take it as this latitude, so elliptical shape will become like this, right? And latitude will be this. So this will be the north and this will be the center. As you move towards the north, whole elliptical shape will be rising, okay? At the same time keep stretching. Why? That is because of the drift factor. Now drift factor, suppose here you put the gyroscope with that mercury pot attachment. You put it over here, forcibly by hand, you align with north-south meridian and lift the hand. Then you will find the gyro axis will keep moving easterly like this, and it will move and settle over here, slightly east of the meridian. How is that? Give an example here, say this particular point. Initially what happens? There will be rate of tilt, there will be rate of drift, and there will be precision, very little. And there will be RPC also, very little. And it will keep moving easterly. And finally, at this easterly point, your rate of drift and rate of precision will become equal. It will not move any more easterly then. And rate of tilt is maximum, and rate of RPC also will be there. So it will keep moving, and then finally open over here, your rate of tilt will be there, rate of RPC also will be there, rate of drift, that value vector will remain same, and rate of precision will be this. So it will continuously move eastward. And then finally, when it is settled over here, so I take it as a S point. So this S point I am showing you separately. Here you have a rate of drift, you have a rate of tilt, you have a rate of precision, and you have a rate of RPC. All will be balancing. Okay? All will be balancing right over the S. So what is this S here? This much error is resulted. What is this error? That is known as the damping error. Damping error or the lat correction. See, when we are on the equator, there is no correction. It is pointing exactly to the north. But as it moves, because of the drift factor, a drift superseding the tilt factor, then it will continuously to the move east. And it will cause the damping error. And this damping error can be calculated, of course. This is called latitude correction. Normally this damping error is 1.44 10 lat. 1.44 10 lat. So in this case, what happened? Gyro became low. So if it is a southern hemisphere, then it would have become other way around. In that case, gyro would have become high. But as you go to the north, gyro will become low. So this is known as the damping error or the lat correction. Now, next, what we'll be talking about? Your how much time? Next, okay, another just 10 minutes. Let us discuss about this. So this is known as the damping error or lat correction. So why the damping error is caused? Because of the drift factor, as I said. As this thing, your gyro compass is moved towards the north, then what happens? The drift factor takes over and then it causes this damping error. But if the gyro compass your made north-seeking, that is damped by azimuth or the top heavy arrangement, this error would not be there. There won't be any error, no damping error, but only that your bottom heavy arrangement, this error is caused. So this latitude correction, as you know, the minor axis by major axis, isn't it? That is what you saw. So minor axis is equal to how much? Minor axis is equal to omega cos lat sin azimuth, and major axis is equal to omega sin lat. Now minor axis by major axis is equal to R. So that means what? Your omega cos lat sin azimuth is equal to your R into omega sin lat. Right. So both side omega, it get cut. So only remain what? Sin azimuth is equal to how much? R into sin lat by cos lat is equal to R into tan lat. But when you are talking about on the surface, the radian value, so azimuth is equal to R normally taken as for the gyro compass 1 by 40. 1 by 40. So you take it as 57.3 degree divided by 40 your tan lat. So your is equal to 1.44 tan lat. So this is what the azimuth, or it is called lat correction. Lat correction or the damping error. Right. So now you see that the perfect elliptical shape was there on the equator. But as you go towards the north, then what happened? Whole elliptical shape will keep on stretching. And the minor axis will be reduced. Major axis will be increased. Right at the pole, then what happened? Your minor axis will be 0 and major axis will go to the infinity. Like here, you see, tan 90 degree is the infinity. So your damping error or lat correction is the infinity. Right. So it will make like a flat one disc. All the errors of the gyro compass in the next class. Thank you.